Hey everyone, Sweet Johnny Cage here. Welcome back to part 17 of the Elden Ring full playthrough walkthrough. In this section of the walkthrough, we're going to start off with a bang, and we're going to go fight General Radahn here in Redmane Castle. The way Caelid works in terms of like Legacy Dungeon Demigod is that there is no Legacy Dungeon in this zone. Redmane Castle is kind of unique in that it's a really small dungeon, and the demigod of this dungeon cannot be challenged until a specific condition is met. That condition is to either clear out Redmane Castle, defeat the boss there, it's technically two bosses, it's a 2v1 fight, and then speak with the NPC just past the boss room. His name is Jar-Bairn, and if you have started the questline for Lunar Witch Ranni, and you've spoken with E.G., Jar-Bairn will have you deliver a message to E.G., and if you do so, then the festival will begin. The other way to trigger the festival is to reach Altus Plateau, which is the zone up here. I deliberately avoided Altus Plateau at all costs because I wanted to make sure that we could challenge the other boss within Redmane Castle, which is that 2v1 fight I was referring to. If you are reaching Redmane Castle prior to having fought that 2v1 fight, and you've already reached Altus Plateau, then General Radahn will be challengeable, and the festival will have begun. Now, this does mean that you can't fight that 2v1 boss. However, after you defeat Radahn, and you do some adventuring for a while, you can actually come back to Redmane Castle, and then you'll be able to fight that 2v1. So it's not a permanently missable boss. You can fight it even after you've beaten the game. Like, as long as you don't go to New Game Plus, you can just fight the boss. It was actually the last thing I did before going to New Game Plus in my first playthrough. Okay, so after we defeat Radahn, which hopefully should be fast, the reason I'm saying hopefully is because when I first fought him, he was really difficult. And then in patch 1.03, he got way easier. But I think we're on 1.03.2 now. He's been patched again to have been made harder. So they actually said it was an accidental patch that made him easier, or some accidental change that they didn't imply or intend. So hopefully he's a bit more balanced. I really don't know. I haven't fought him on this patch yet. So after we do that, we're going to go into Greyoll's Dragonbarrow, which is a small area, but it's chock full of goodies, a couple of small dungeons, as well as a divine tower. So we're going to be able to take the great rune that Radahn gives us to that divine tower and activate it. It's going to take a while, but that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I'll show you my stats. Starting at level 69 with the Yuji Katana plus 14. I have the Samurai set, Assassin's Crimson Dagger, and the Blessed Dew Talisman. Flask of Crimson... I have 9 flasks of Crimson Tears at plus 7. A Flask of Wondrous Physic with the Crimson Crystal tier and the Opaline Bubble tier. Lone Wolf Ashes plus 2, and the Preserving Boluses. Now, I do have a Sacred Tier in my inventory, so... Oh, nice. I had a couple of Golden Seeds. Great. Cool, so now I have even more spells, or even more flasks. And I'm going to check to see if I can level up my weapon as well. I did get some shards out of the Celia Crystal Tunnel. Let's see. Wow, nice. Ooh. All right, we're at plus 17 now, or plus 16 now. Great. All right, let's go ahead and warp to Redmane Castle and get started. Nice. All right, so we have Blythe here. You can speak with him. And then you have a couple of... just kind of like phantoms here. You have this guy, you have this guy, and then you actually have Homegirl over here who bows to you, and this should give you, the polite bow. Emote, she doesn't speak to you, I don't think. Nope, just the emote. And then you also have Warrior Jar Alexander. He's here. He's ready to go. And then Patches might be around here somewhere. You also got this guy. That guy's cool. Patches may be around here. The reason I'm saying he may be around here is because the way the fight works for General Radahn is extremely unique in that you, it's unique in that you summon other people to help you. You don't have to, but the fight is clearly designed for you to do it. You'll know what I mean once we get close. Yeah, okay. I guess Patches isn't here. Anyway, Patches is somebody that you can summon, but the second you summon him, he leaves. So, like, he takes one look at Radahn, and then it says Patches has returned to his world. Like, he just says no. So, I was wondering if he was here on the grounds, but let me actually look real fast. I am very curious. Patches, Elden Ring. Redmane? Nah. Radahn. Yeah. He doesn't actually appear here, only in the fight. Anyway, so once you're ready to begin, you can speak with Jaren over here. And then as long as you say yes, you get a cutscene of Radahn sort of dragging himself through the desert. You get the heartening cry. All right. Oh. All right, and then you'll notice that a gold fog goes up after you speak with him. All right, so now this door will be open. We can go through. Get a level 6 smithing stone. And then we can take this elevator down. Okay. At the bottom of this elevator, there will be a portal. All right. So, when we go through the portal, the fight starts. Radahn will be on a distant dune firing like crazy arrows at us. Basically like a single shot, moves super fast, and can knock you on your butt. You don't want to be riding Torrent while he's firing those purple arrows because you want to be able to run through them. They track you and they move super fast, so you kind of can't avoid them when you're on Torrent. Basically what you want to do is you want to approach the boss or you want to approach him on foot, rolling through the arrows until he fires a volley of arrows. So he will knock an arrow and it will not turn purple. Once that happens, that's when you want to get on Torrent and then make your way towards the boss. When we get in there, though, we will be able to... You'll see a bunch of gold summon signs on the ground. All you have to do is press triangle one time while riding over them, and then that person will be summoned. If one of these NPC helpers dies, after a little period of time goes by, their summon sign becomes available again. So you can just keep summoning people. There is a limit. I think you can only summon people like 3 or 4 times each. But you literally want to assemble an army to help you fight General Radahn. When his health bar goes below 50%, he will crouch on the ground and then shoot up into the sky, and then we basically have to look for him in the sky. He will come hurling down towards us in a ball of fire. We need to avoid him, and then phase 2 begins, where basically all of his attacks become gravity attacks. All right, let's give it a shot. It's a cool fight. I actually dig it, but it is really hard. All right, so here comes that Hawkeye arrow. Just roll through it, and then I literally just mash triangle as I roll over that. People's summon signs appear in several different places. Ow. That sucked. Alright. There's Blythe. Probably got one more of these purple arrows. Yep, okay, here's the volley. So now what you can do is you can just... Whoa. Yeah, here's the volley. This is Patches. I'll let it happen, and then you're going to notice it say Patches returns to his world. Alright. There's one more summon sign over here. This is Finger Maiden Theralina. She comes up. And then this is either Theralina. Yeah, that was Theralina. Okay, so let's go help out our little army here. Patches has returned to his world. Clearly not interested. All right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's doing some good damage. So Okina has died. It's not the end of the world, though. Keep in mind, you can summon him again. So, after a little while... Let me kite Radahn into these guys. This way they start doing something. Ow. After a little while, Okina's summon sign will come up again. Along with whoever that was. I got some gravity magic there. Just sort of look around for a summon sign. They're not always easy to see. Tragoth died as well. Alright, we'll give it another second. And I'll go back in on Radahn. What I recommend doing is attempting to time it. Oh, bro. You want to attempt to time it to where you summon people again, either just as he is about to fly away or as he's landing. Reason being is because you want like a full health army for the second phase as well as the first. We'll try it again. They definitely repatched him. There is no doubt in my mind that they definitely fixed him. He's not as aggressive as he was the first time, but he's definitely changed. He's back where he was. Summon the homies. So what you can actually do is you can actually like chill behind this dune, this hill right here. And then your friends will approach the boss. And that will cause him to start riding towards them. Yeah, so he'll begin targeting the friends. And not you. You really want to do your best to stay behind him. It's a lot easier said than done. Ow, Jesus, dude. Attacking the horse or Radahn, it doesn't matter. They both take the same damage. It's not like one is a weak point and the other isn't. Patches bounce. What is that red? Ooh, that's a gravity well. That sucks. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and summon Theralina. Lionel died. That's okay. Where are we at? Alright, so he's about close to 50, which is good. Keena's dead. Alexander just died. Wow. Alright, so if you manage to knock him down, you have to be very quick. Very, very quick. Right, I'm going to mount up, and then I'm going to summon. So Radahn should bounce. Yep, he's gone. All right, there's a summon sign over there. You want to look very carefully for Radahn. There he is. Just pick a different direction and run in it. All right, we'll summon these two. Nice. Alexander's back. You don't have to summon anybody. It's not out. It's not mandatory. You do not have to do it. Even for a quest line, it's not necessary. Okay, so this attack right here, this where he has like meteors on the sides of him or just above him, eventually he will run away, and they will become, oh my god, they will detach from his sort of aura. So he's not doing it right now. I'm gonna try to like let them fight for a while, and then he'll do it. I want you to see what happens, because a lot of people think this is unavoidable, but it's not. Come on. Run away. There we go. Okay, so he's going to run away. When he does that, they're going to release. And then they're going to go after whoever he's currently targeting. That can be you. That can be one of the boys. Doesn't matter. Ow. Oh, my God. Oh, I picked the perfect time to go in on this dude. All right, that's Radahn. He's still easy. I'm going to be honest. He's still easy. He's still very easy. He's definitely back doing the damage he was, but your summons are a lot stronger now. At least that's how it feels. I don't know. He took me a long time to kill. But anyway, after Radahn dies, the stars begin moving again. And a star falls from the sky. I love this cutscene. I just love it. All right. So, a star has fallen in this direction. So when the cutscene ends, we're going to open the map and see what direction we're facing. And I'm pretty sure it faces you the correct direction. Very rare Elden Ring loading screen right here. This is very rare to see. No. Okay, it doesn't point you in the right direction. Although, okay, it points you in the opposite direction. But the cutscene where we're facing this way, and with this way, if you just draw a straight line, it brings you over here into Limgrave. So, the star basically fell around here. All right, if we go up the hill, we can speak with Blaidd. He should be around here. Oh, over here. Where the hell are they? Blaidd and Alexander are here. There we go. All right. So, speak with Blaidd. He tells us that was a sick way to fight. All right, falling star. Path has been cleared. Let's meet where the star bit the earth. So, this game is insane. So, Blaidd wants us to meet him where the star bit the earth. I'm going to tell you right now, going there unlocks a completely new zone. You will go in a completely new area. So we're not going to do that in this part of the walkthrough. But just know that defeating Radahn is required to reach this area. So we're going to light the Site of Grace. Then we're also going to speak with Alexander. Alexander is a little bit disappointed in himself because, I don't know, maybe it's canon that he dies in your world. Like, he tries to help and fails. But he says that he's going to try to squeeze as many of these jar shards into himself, grow stronger, and he'll be stronger the next time we meet him. All right, so what we can do is... All right. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to progress Alexander's quest line a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to... doesn't really matter which you choose. Let's go to the Artist's Shack in Liurnia, and we will find Alexander... I gotta make sure I have an item. I need an oil urn. I think I can craft them if I don't have it. Okay, I have an oil pot. Great. So you need an oil pot, but we will find Alexander stuck in a hole. So we're gonna help him out real quick. Also, one thing that I want to mention about Liurnia, specifically this exact location, is that you need to kill Radahn in order to eventually access the Divine Tower of Liurnia. It's all related. It's all related. All right, so over here we will find Alexander. Right here. Calls out to us, needs some help. All right, gonna help him out. All right, so he asks us to give him a smack. We do that. Unfortunately, it's not... Oh, wait. All right. Says he has a terrible feeling about it. He needs something else. Needs to be made slippery. So we're going to take an oil jar. All right. Now we give him a hit. There we go. Okay. Nope. Gives us an 3 exalted flesh. That's nice. Alright. Alright, he tells us he's headed to the Fiery Mountain of the North to kind of forge himself in the flames. However, if you pay close attention to where he is right above Jar-Bairn. So, because I don't want to risk dying on the gravestone platforming for the 10th time, basically what you would want to do is you want to come over here and then fall along those gravestones. I'm just going to warp. After you free Alexander a second time, I believe Jar-Bairn has a new line of dialogue. Specifically about Alexander. Alright, so you can pick the flowers if you like. Let me rest. You may not have the Alexander dialogue just yet. It's okay if he doesn't. Yeah, okay. So he asks, have he met Uncle Alexander? He's big and tough and strong, this and that, this and that. But he wants to become a warrior just like Uncle Alexander. Sort of like a sad story with Alexander. Alexander leaves to become a great warrior, but is kind of embarrassed to come home because he hasn't really done it yet. And Jar-Bairn wants to be just like him, thinking that he's this great warrior. Which, I mean, to be fair, Alexander is. Like, he does good things. And he is summonable. Alright, now he starts talking about poachers, asking us about if we know what poachers are. They need a protector for the village from the poachers. And so that's sort of like our next little mission, is to find the next protector, the next potentate, as it's actually called. And that comes in a surprising form. But once Jar-Bairn's dialogue starts repeating, you're kind of done. All right, so that's it for Alexander for now. He goes up towards here in Mount Gelmir. We'll find him later on. All right, let's go back to the Starscourge Radahn Site of Grace, because there's actually a dungeon in this area. All right, so if we follow this sort of cliff along here, at the very, very edge, there's a dungeon. And if you notice, this sort of looks like that painting that we found. The solution is up on that little ruin up there. And we get to that from the Dragonbarrow. So, not just yet, but we'll get it later. Alright, so the dungeon is literally at the very, very edge of this area of the Wailing Dunes. I will say this is actually one of my favorite dungeons. I think it's really cool, the story that they're trying to tell. I won't, talk about it until we see it, but I think it's really, really cool. It's also one of the rare times that they, well, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's rare, but you get rewarded for exploring what seems like a big open space. Or big empty space, rather. All right. Welcome to the War Dead Catacombs. Let's light it. And then head in. All right. So, there's a lot of spirits fighting. It's Radahn soldiers versus Malenia's soldiers. It's just so cool. I don't recommend getting involved with any of that noise. Just run past it. They will kill each other. They'll take care of it. You will actually reap the souls if any of them do end up dying. You can see the switch up there. Let's take this route first. You will have to kill some of them, but not most of them. Given that they're spirits, they teleport, which is cool. I dig it. Johnny-like. God, I'll never get tired of that. Yeah, these big guys have a ton of health, which gets a little annoying. You want to be careful, though. You don't want to kind of go into new rooms until you're, like, totally ready. Wow. Rude. Shit, I just realized I have 75k souls. I didn't spend after Radahn. These guys are tough, but it's easy enough to fish out backstabs on them. Couple more hits. Cool. I keep decent souls. 2,500. I like the way they kind of just appear sometimes. I think it's cool. We got a big boy at the end here. Yep. Come on. You knew that was coming. Are we going to do this? Are we really just going to do this all day? Let me at least get you to turn the corner here. Okay. Any more of these goobers? At least he doesn't see me. That's nice. I'm gonna drink just to... Oh, sick. Come on. How did you see me? You know me, I do love a backstep. These guys give good souls, but I'm just going to clear this out. Yeah, this dungeon's like very rewarding. It's just a slog. The enemies just have a ton of health. There's like no way around it. And given that they're ghosts, I don't think they bleed. It's tough to even like build the bleed on them because they are constantly disappearing and running away. I don't know why I rolled there. Oh, goodness. Oh my god. Oh god. I didn't mean to let go of L1 there. Oh, wow. That's a whoops. That's a big whoops. Shit. Oh, that sucks. I hope I can get that 82k back. I'm just going to attempt to rush and grab it. And then what we need to do is we need to jump out the window. Oh, man, that bites. Oh, man, that sucks. It really, really sucks. Oh boy. Yeah, we need to jump out this window right here. I'm glad I cleared it out. Okay. Hopefully they don't follow. They are ghosts, so you really never know. Damn. Why does everything in here have tons of health? This is weird. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Yo. Bro. Wow. That was incredible damage output. Jesus. Ugh. Not good. I didn't see the gargoyles. All right, come on, Clean Rot Knight. Let's at least fight down here, away from the gargoyles. Come on. The water's fine. Woo! Hey now. Oh, that's cool. Never saw that before. The Radahn Soldier's Ashes. Okay. So the bad news is I need to go through that window. That's the bad news. Pardon me. Here's the switch. Are they going to just keep each other busy? Nice. Cool. That's great. All right, so there's a little bit more treasure in here that we haven't found. Let's come over here. We can get on the ground floor. And there's some more war going on. But there's a couple items, too. Just be very careful that you don't get into something that you can't get out of. You can just let these guys kill each other, and you'll be okay. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Alright. I gotta attempt to get this treasure out of this. Oh, I got it. I don't know what the treasure was. I sincerely have no idea what the treasure was. I didn't see it. We got it, though. Clean rock reefs, great. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. Damn. Didn't realize these stairs didn't work. Okay, cool. Phew. Right. Can't recall if there's anything up here. I don't. Yeah, there's a glove wart there. Cool. Oh, we missed an item. More clean rock greaves. Weird. Okay, let's fight the boss. Like I said, eventually if you stay here long enough, they'll just be killing each other. Which is good for you, because you just get to claim the souls. It's not exactly a good farm spot to just, like, sit here, but it's a nice little benefit. Alright, we got an ulcerated tree spirit here. But this one, of course, spits out Scarlet Rot. I feel like I'm here a little early. Alright, when it roars, it's going to whip up, and then you can just roll through its mouth. Keep an eye on your stamina. You don't want to get into any situation that you can't get out of. Wow. Bleed is really helpful here. Oh, come on, dude. Might be a bad drink. Yeah, I feel like I'm here early. Although what's funny is this is reminding me that I still haven't done Fringe Folk Hero's Grave. Nice. Good bleed proc. Oh, wow, I thought I stunned it. It was moving real weird. Alright. Fire on the ground. Just look out for the geysers. I'm really trying to keep an eye on my stamina. Also, my lack of flasks here is disturbing. It's funny. If you get caught in its mouth, you get grabbed. But if you roll into the mouth at the right time, you don't get grabbed. You gotta love the Souls logic. I mean, works out to your benefit, but... Nope. No! Oh, shit. I thought it was breathing. I might be dead. Yeah. I thought it was doing a breath. I read it wrong. Damn. Yeah, I definitely think I'm coming here a little early, but the boss is definitely killable. Yeah, I still haven't done Fringe Folk Hero's Grave. Anyway, like I said, I really like the storytelling of this dungeon. It's like one of the few dungeons where, like, something is happening here. Like, the spirits of the damned are still locked in battle, you know? It's like, it's their only purpose. Like, they will never stop fighting. It's like some Death Stranding shit, really. I just think it's so cool. Man, what is your bleed meter at, dude? Really bad spot. You don't ever want to be up against a wall with these things. Whoa. I was expecting big geysers on the floor, not a, like, just a full frontal explosion. That was strange. At Vicar Amelia Slam. It's literally... I mean, I don't really ever mind... Oh, God. I really don't ever mind the reused animations in these games. It makes sense. You know, it's like... Just use it, you know? You have it, use it. If it makes sense, use it. I don't care. But, like... That is very clearly the Vicar Amelia Slam and nothing else. All good, though. I don't really care. Fuck. Here it is again. Whoa! Almost rolled into another geyser. Right. Let's go back to full. Ow. Come on now. I gotta be close to another bleed here. There we go. Ugh. It's always hard to tell, like, what this boss is doing when it has, like, the Phase 2 rot. It's just so busy. You really get kind of stuck in the cloud. I think it went from one head slam directly into the next. I don't know why I jumped. It's unnecessary. Okay. All right, there's the Putrid Tree Spirit, I should say. Whew. You get Redmane Knight Oha, which is a legendary summon. It's a pretty good summon. And a Golden Seed. Okay, so that's it for the Crimson Desert here. What's this place? Wailing Dunes. I always want to call it the Crimson Wastes, but that's from Returnal. Okay, so we have a choice of how we want to enter the Dragonbarrow. We can either take the path, which is like near here. Yeah, we can do that, which I think... Let's do that. That's kind of like, I would say, the cleanest way in. All right. So, sort of in northern Caelid, there's like a pit that we can jump over. And it brings us right in. So this is the Divine Tower. We're going to end this part of the walkthrough with that, even if it means this walkthrough is long. It's worth ending there. It's a bit of a set piece. All right, so you can basically jump over here. And now you're in Greyoll's Dragonbarrow. Greyoll is a giant dragon. Oh, 160. We got to spend. Greyoll is a gigantic dragon that you can kill. Wow, 5 levels. Jesus, that's great. Greyoll is a giant dragon that you can kill. Doing so gives you 5 dragon hearts. I don't know if it affects anything. I will look, but I don't actually think it does. It just takes forever to kill him or her. Oh, yeah. So there is a bonfire up here, which is why I'm not exactly afraid to be doing this. But you do want to be careful because there is a merchant here, and you don't want to kill that merchant. Isolate a merchant shack. I'm just going to rest to reset that crazy dog. Let's see what the merchant has for sale. The Hidden Cave. This is the hint that tells you about the cave in the back of Celia. Let's get that. Let's do the gateway. You can buy the samurai set if you don't have it. And, of course, buy the ritual pot as well. And he also sells 2 lost ashes of war. All right, so if we were to read this note... Where is it? Hidden Cave. There is a hidden cave in the town of Celia. Look beyond the graveyard at the precipice. So that's the note that tells you about the hidden cave. And then the gateway. Fort Gale in Caelid houses a gateway that leads to Redmane Castle. Cool. All right, so what we can do here is we can pass time until nightfall, and we're going to fight another bell-bearing hunter. I will warn you, this is the hardest bell-bearing hunter probably in the entire game. This thing is no joke. It doesn't have any special moves. It doesn't do anything differently, but it is tough. So it always appears where the merchant was. As you can see, I'm doing hardly any damage to this guy. Oh my god. The damage. Regain some of that stam. Yep. As soon as I swung a second time, I knew it was coming. Whoa. Wow. All right. Luckily, the bonfire is right here. But we do have to go through the cycle of resting and then setting it to night and then resting again. Oops. I will say, I wish this system was better. Or I truly wish this system was better. Oh my god. We're off to a ripping good start. So you really don't ever want to get too far away from this guy. Reason being, if you do, I need to regain stamina. If you do, he'll do a shield bash, which can more or less one-shot you, so. Whoa, nice. Great sequence. Fantastic sequence. Don't hit him too many times as he's getting up. You can do an empowered shield slam if he keeps it in the ground too long. It's kind of your cue to just back up. Oh, are you kidding me, dude? What the hell was that? Oh, I hate this. I don't like where he's standing. Oh. Okay, I gotta drink this other potion. Will I survive it? Oh boy. Shouldn't have rolled. Can you bleed, please, bro? Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, dude. Try it again. That was so clean for the most part. So clean. Let's do it again. Why did I go in for that? I'm on, like, the wrong side here. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Yeah. I knew that roll was going to be queued up, which sucks. Oh my god, he just chucked it at me. Sword of the Heavens, Symphony of the Night, Inverted Clock Tower. Jesus. Like I said, he's the hardest bell-bearing hunter in the entire game. He just has a ton of health. I have even fought this guy at level like 160. You know, like max stats, pretty like max build, and he still kicks my ass. He is so tough. He just does an ungodly amount of damage. It's okay though. We clearly can do it. It's just it requires you to basically be perfect. Perfect. I'm really just trying to keep up pressure here. Nice. All right. So we should be able to get bleed here in a sec. Wonderful. Great proc. Great sequence. That was really good. Gonna get stamina back here. Just doing a lot of shield slams. I fear the empowered one. Is this known? Just getting behind him encourages shield slams? Dude, what? Alright, yeah, I figured that would end. Shit. Ah! It goes so far. I can't stand that move. It goes so far. My God, that was so clean. Try it again. This is the boss that has taken me the most attempts in this entire walkthrough. Bar none. Holy shit. Damn. Militant this guy is. This guy is militant. Wow. I really hate the system of having to passing time is fine, but having to rest again is obnoxious. Like, they really should have come up with a better system for this. So you can get 6. Ugh, the one time. The one time he does the empowered one. I also have no idea what the timing is there. Couldn't tell you. Okay. Again. Interesting. I'm probably dead again. Holy shit! Okay, I need to stop going for the 6. It's interesting that you can get 6, but I gotta stop. I have to stop with that. This is unbelievable. We've had him so close twice. It's crazy. This boss, I think, takes me more attempts than the final boss. Like, I'm not kidding you. I think I beat the final boss in like 4 attempts. Granted, it took me a while to get to the final boss. But, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll end it there. Let him do something. Yikes. Dude, you've got to be kidding me. This is Unreal Tournament 1999. Jesus Christ. I'm going to get stamina back. I'm not going to go for him. Should get a bleed proc here in a sec. Nice. Ooh, that was close. Shouldn't have gone for 2. I spam rolled there. Shouldn't have gone for 2 there either. Try not to get anywhere near this dog over here. It's okay. There you go. Jesus Christ, dude. The Gravity Stone Peddler's Bell Bearing. What does that even give you? Gravity Stone Fan and Gravity Stone Chunk. Okay. Cool. So what I'm going to do real quick, just going to go back to Roundtable Hold. I have to use the restroom real fast. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Cool. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a bit of a long walkthrough, but the Dragonbarrow you can basically just like bang it out. All right. Cool. Back to the isolated merchant shack, and then just bring up my map here. All right. Oops. All right. Let's continue along this road, and then we will eventually find the map. Right over there. Okay. So within Greyll's Dragonbarrow, we have a ton of dragons. So now this whole area is filled in. Great. Within this area, we have a ton of dragons. Now, what you can do is you can actually kill Greyoll. Real quick, I'm just going to look up Greyoll Elden Ring. I want to see if there's any detriment to killing it. Doesn't look like it. All right. So what you can do is near the boss, like basically right in front of her, are like her children that are asleep. There's 5 kind of like lesser dragons, let's call them. If you defeat the children, then the boss will, like each child that you defeat will deal like 1/5 of the boss's health bar. So, you kind of have a couple choices here. You can just kill the children, and then Greyoll dies. However, one of like the weirdly frustrating things about really anything to do with Greyoll is that if the boss wakes up, you basically get a debuff on you that persists through the area. So it's like, it's kind of annoying. And what will end up happening... Why? Okay, I was not positioned correctly for that. What will end up happening... It's not the end of the world. What will end up happening is... you'll basically just deal like decreased damage throughout the zone. So, while it can... Yes. So you can either just kill the kids or kill Greyoll. I don't even think that one was technically one of her children. No. It's okay, though. Yeah, these are the kids, really. So, yeah, you can kill the kids, kill Greyoll, whatever you want to do. But once Greyoll wakes up, you'll notice that you have a debuff on you, which decreases the damage you do, as well as your armor. So I'm going to attempt to kite this child over here, because I don't want the other two to like really be aware. Alright, that's one. See, just took 12,000 life off of Greyoll. I'm going to attempt to kite this one. Hoping that the other one over there doesn't notice. Doesn't look like it has. Come on. Come over here. Greyoll herself doesn't do anything. She just sleeps. I really don't want to fight this one over here. Pretty sure that other one patrols around. I mean, maybe it's completely safe. I don't know. Last time I killed Greyoll, I just went after her. I literally just sat under her wing and just slashed her for, no joke, like, I think like 23 minutes or something like that. Alright. That's another 17k. Come on. Let's boogie. All right. Tried the double jump. Whoa! Yikes. That was shocking. You always want to follow a dragon's tail whenever it flies up. Okay. Another 17k. Now there's 2 on this side, but I think we could just get this one on its own. Yeah. I know I said follow the tail, but given that she was right on the smoldering wall there, not going to work. Come on. Oh my god. Get in there. There you go. Okay. Another 17k. Alright. And this should... Wait. Come here over here. I saw the other one there, but I thought it was just 5 kids. It might be 6. You get 5 dragon hearts when you kill Greyoll, so I feel like it should have been 5 kids. Health bar is not at 0. What is it, at 1? There we go. Alright, so that's Greyoll. Totally optional. What's funny is somebody just today uploaded a video showing... yeah, and that kills the other one. That's funny. Basically showing... I wouldn't call it cut content. I don't think you were ever meant to fight Greyoll, but Greyoll basically has like the basic dragon abilities programmed into it. So basically what the person did was reactivated Greyoll as a quote-unquote boss and just kind of like let it loose in Limgrave. And what's hilarious is like, yeah, it looks goofy and huge and it's truly gigantic, but if you... at the end of the video, what the uploader did was had Greyoll fight against Agheel. And Agheel looks gigantic when you're fighting that dragon. But Greyoll next to Agheel makes Agheel look like an ant. So it's pretty cool. I normally like a lot of that's like... When I started watching that video, I was like, yeah, this isn't really cut content. Like, this clearly was not designed to be a real boss. Like, it's way too big. But then, it, you know, just watching that, I was like, whoa, like, far out. That's cool. All right, so this is the Spirit Spring that will take you back to the church where you found Millicent. So this is the way I first got to Greyoll's Dragonbarrow, was this Spirit Spring. So you can take that. Yep. So... There's... Just trying to see if there's anything up here. I don't actually know. Yes, there is. Cool. Nice. Level 7 smithing stones. Perfect. Stone sword key. A level 8 smithing stone. Wonderful. Cool. Glad we did that. Okay, so we're going to move on. So Greyoll is kill once. She'll never come back. I don't know if the kids do. I imagine they don't, but I don't know. So cool. What we're going to do now is we're going to follow the smoldering wall here. And then there's a fort. And this is Fort Farroth. Fort Farroth is a pretty difficult little fort. I'm going to do the rare thing of just run past a bunch of enemies. Reason being is because the enemies at the base level of this fort are quite difficult. Oh, we got 128,000. Nice. They are quite difficult. And so what we want to do, it's just bats, but there's a lot of bats. So what we're going to do... you know what? Let's see what happens. Let's fight. Just summon the wolves to distract. And let's just fight. There is a bat mother in here. And, you know, she does her poison thing, so... Yep, this. That's what I'm, like, mostly trying to avoid. Whoa. Jesus, lady. Take it easy. Nope. Wrong. Cool. There's a regular couple bats over here. Oh my god. That's why I don't like fighting these things. It's not worth it. I'm just going to run in. So the reason that we're coming here is because the other half of the Dectus Medallion is hidden in here. It's actually not even hidden. It's just past the bats. And then I believe that there is a Frenzied Flame incantation here as well. So we're literally just going to run past all of this. Book it until you get to the ladder. You may take some poison. You may even be inflicted with poison, but it's okay. All right. So the chest is literally at the top of this ladder. All right. So now we have both halves of the Dectus Medallion, which means that we can use the Grand Lift of Dectus to get to the Altus Plateau. All right, once we hit the base level here, some puppets are going to spawn. Now, you can fight the puppets if you like. Here they come. But there's, like, no treasure up here to speak of. So, I just like to jump down. Ugh. Okay. Oh, buddy. Who told you could do that much damage? Bro, what is up with Fort Farroth? Oh my goodness. Okay. That was a lot. Caelid. Caelid is just kicking my ass up and down this walkthrough. I swear to God. Alright. So, let's go back in. Let's bum rush the ladder. You saw that very important orange legendary item glowing there. Could be a key item. I know that there's a spell there. Alright, so I'm just going to jump right in. I'm not going to bother even, like, giving the puppets a chance. Okay. Alright, so there's a number of rats here. Oh, what? Okay. This isn't good. Straight up, not good. Alright. That should at least save us from the puppets. Ugh. Dear God. Oh my God. What is with this place? Okay. We're getting it under control. Okay. Oh my God. Radagon's Soreseal. I thought it was an incantation. That's fine. Oh my God, dude. Radagon's Soreseal greatly raises vigor, endurance, strength, and dex, but also increases damage taken by a similar measure. Legendary Talisman is an eye engraved with an Elden rune said to be the seal of King Consort Radagon. Solemn duty weighs upon the one beholden, not unlike a gnawing curse from which there is no deliverance. Okay, so that's Fort Farroth. Let's get the hell out of here. Alright, so there's a minor Erd tree over here. Wow, we literally just got our asses kicked. Alright, there's a minor Erd tree over here. A Yurd tree. And this is a Putrid avatar over here. So, same thing as the one that we fought back in Caelid. Same deal. But now we have a much bigger space to fight it in. There is a lightning storm up the hill. You can actually bring it into the lightning storm if you like. And it can get struck by lightning, is what I was trying to say. Okay. I thought I rolled, but apparently not. Same deal, just a slow and steady fight. Unfortunately, the Putrid avatars are just boring. Like, they're Erdtree avatars that spew Crimson Rot, so you can't go as ham on them. It's really what it is. Yeah, so this is the lightning storm. The tree can get struck by lightning, which is cool. It's not something you want to rely on. It's not going to deal like a ton of damage to the boss, but it's still cool. But you can also get struck by lightning, I believe, so not great. Yikes. Oh, I wanted the Fergal Bloom. Fulgur Bloom. I thought it was Fergal. Fulgur sounds more intelligent. So even though Erdtree avatars can't bleed, they can get staggered. And then you just stab them like in a face trunk thing. Yeah, there's really not much to talk about here. It's a minor... It's an Erdtree avatar. Oh, wow, that camera. It's funny. There is a very famous... Ooh. As soon as I rolled the second time, I knew what was going to happen. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Anyway, there is a famous Irish YouTuber. Although he's semi-retired from YouTube. He hasn't made a video in over a year because he's developing a game. But he actually made a very famous critique of Dark Souls 2. And I would say this is the video that gained him a lot of popularity. It's when I found him, but he actually had a decent library of videos, of long reviews of both the Super Mario, the 3D Super Mario games. Okay, I definitely rolled there. As well as the Metal Gear series, up to Peace Walker. I think that was done at the time of the Dark Souls 2 review. I think that was finished. But anyway, it's either the Dark Souls 2 critique or it's his Dark Souls 1 or Demon Souls playthrough. One of those videos, he talks about when you press R3, the camera snaps in the opposite direction of the direction that you're facing, I think. It's funny, I can't explain it, but I use it all the time. Anyway, in his video, he said, I've never used this, and I don't know why anybody would. And, like, it's the only thing I disagree with him about. Like, I think that's a fine button. Like, I actually like it. But it does get in the way when you're trying to target things, for sure. Jesus, this fight is just so boring. I feel like, you know, a boss fight is like getting long if the song literally repeats. Like, you've reached the end of the track. Here it is again. You know, it's like, it's not that it's going to mix and fade into the next one. It's just like, nope, song's over, start it again. Oh, come on. I really don't like Putrid avatars. You're doing it again? Seriously? You'll stand right there and get struck by lightning. Damn, you were like steps in front of it. Dude, this fight is going on far too long. You're going to do it again. 2x again. Buddy. I think I'm getting out of aggro range. That's the problem. Brought him too far from his home. Hope I don't run into terrain. Repeating for a third time. It's actually crazy that I'm hearing the song for a third time. I think it just got struck by lightning there. Oh, I did. I don't know if it dealt damage to the boss, though. Damn, I haven't even stunned this thing once. Jesus Christ. Come on. I'm so tired of this fight. Oh, you're kidding me. Come on. Almost there. Just gonna drink this just to be safe. Wouldn't want the fight to end at this point. You better have your health bar when I see you again. Dude, what? Where are these going, bro? I never saw that before. I've seen plenty of bosses despawn. I've just never seen him shoot that like that. All right. That's that. All right. So now what we can do is we can actually get the solution for the Redmane painting. All right. So come down here. And then not here. Basically looking for tree branches to fall down onto. I think it's over here. This looks right. Here. Okay. So, I'll show you on the map. Right here. We're gonna start falling. This is really hard. Okay. God. I should have used Torrent for that one. Okay. Alright. Carefully ride down. Now you want to be very careful. That's a giant right there. The painting solution, you can actually get it without waking the giant. It's right here. And again, this is for the painting Redmane. You get the Ash of War, Rain of Arrows, which is basically Radahn's ability. So I'm going to rush this and then just warp back to Fort Farroth. All right. Whew. Okay. Very good. All right, so past the Erd Tree, a couple things. There's a puzzle tower, which is very easy to solve. It's actually hardly a puzzle at all. You just kind of go into it. But you have to get into it a very specific way. You know, my advice, always loot the graveyards. There's always good stuff in them. You never know when you're going to need the souls. Okay, so there's a spirit spring here. And then if you look closely, there's a balcony right there. So all we're going to do is use the spirit spring and get into the balcony. That's how you get into the tower. So you never actually open the door, which I think is kind of funny. But yeah, the door is always closed. Oops. Oh, don't want to fall asleep. At least I think it's sleep. Never actually gotten afflicted by whatever it is. Whoa, it moved. Dude, I've never had this thing move before. That's cool. Okay. Alright. So yeah. You don't ever actually open the door. You don't even need to kill that thing. But there is a prize at the top. All right. Cool. So, oh, whoops. That was weird. Okay. Interesting. What's unfortunate is there's a site of grace right in front of the tower that I didn't activate because I thought I would just get down and activate it, but whatever. What I was going to say is there is an upper bridge, or an upper road and a lower road that goes back to Gerank's house, or the Bestial Sanctum. The upper road is guarded by a dragon. It's not a difficult dragon. It's just a flying dragon. I don't even think it has a name. I think it's just called Flying Dragon. It's got to have a name. It'd be weird if it didn't. Maybe it doesn't, because it doesn't give a special ability. I don't know. I'm a little confused now. Anyway, we will kill the dragon. It's literally like fighting Agil. It's the same thing, just in a smaller location. You fight it on a bridge. which is good and bad. It's good because it allows you to literally just go back and forth on the bridge, and you don't have to worry about too much, at least in theory. All right, are my runes on top of this place? They definitely are. God damn it. All right. Oh, come on. I would love to know who Lenne is. Whenever I hear the name Lenne, I think of Final Fantasy X too, which has probably the best combat out of any modern Final Fantasy from the PS. I would say since Final Fantasy X-2, there has not been better combat. I like Final Fantasy X a great deal. Although 7 Remake, I don't really count that because it's not, that's a remake. Although it's so good. I love 7 Remake so much. Okay. To be safe, let's just teleport down. I think 10-2's combat is just phenomenal. The game leaves a lot to be desired, but I think the combat is phenomenal. All right, let's go back up, and then we will kill the dragon. So like I said, this dragon patrols the bridge. It's not a big deal. Oh, you can summon for it. That's cool. Does it have a name? Greyll. Okay, it does have a name. Just short. Wow. Oof, that was close. Like I said, it's literally Flying Dragon Egg Heal. It's the same exact fight, just on a bridge instead of a lake. Wow, what a shockwave. Normally, I would just sit by its face, but I couldn't really tell where I was going to go there. All right, please breathe, and then I can just sit next to your face. Perfect. All right, you don't want to go too far off the bridge, because that like vile militia or whatever they're called, they're over there. And you don't want to have to deal with them. Yikes. Hello? Oh my god. Deal damage. Now we ride away from that. All cool. I was really hoping to breathe fire there. Alright, here we go. We'll breathe. Now we're too close already. Probably be getting a bleed proc. There it is. Alright, let's Flying Dragon Greyll. And like I said, we can come over here. And there's a site of grace waiting for us. What the hell are these guys called again? Vulgar Militia. Never remember their name. Alright, so like I said, there's a lot of Vulgar Militia. And we are now sort of headed towards Gerank's house. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like clear this little area out. There is a boss in front of the Bestial Sanctum, which we are going to kill, but I'm actually going to teleport into the Bestial Sanctum just so the Vulgar Militia doesn't get involved. So we're literally just going to kind of scope around here for treasure. Pretty sure this leads to a dungeon. Oh, this is the lower bridge. A Knight's Cavalry patrols this bridge at night. So, it's not a bad idea for us to, just rest at Lenne's Rise again. We'll kill the Knight's Cavalry, then we'll kill the Blackblade Kindred. Pretty sure it's this bridge. It's either this bridge or the road. Whoa, nice! All right. Yeah, there he is. All right. Good soul farming here in Greyll's Dragonbarrow. Oh, okay. Can I get, like, a hit on you, please? Thank you so much. Huh! Bravo. No way. You hit that? Downtown? I actually like fighting these ones the least. I prefer the ones with the mace. Yeah. Whew. Oh, come on, dude. Where are we at? All right. Where are my raisins? Did he die? Definitely didn't die. There he is. Anyway, I was looking for raisins to put in my bar to heal Torrent, but the flask will have to do. Man, that body check sucks. Ugh! Wow. Good for you, pal. Running low here. Oh, you're kidding. I mean, they're all fair hits. I'm just not great at horse combat. Get a couple hits on him, then he'll summon again. Nice. Very nice. Oh! Cancel the summon, bro. Oh! Excellent. With the bleed kill. Alrighty. So that's a nice cavalry. I don't think you get anything. Oh, you get the Bloodhound Step. Cool, that's how everybody gets it. I really didn't know. Alright, let's go to Garang's house. We could actually give him a bunch of death root that we've accumulated. I think I have 2. Beast's Roar and Bestial Vitality. Okay. So like I said, there's a boss out here. This is Blackblade Kindred. It's a tough boss, if only because you're fighting him on a slope. That's really what makes this boss difficult. Otherwise, he's not that hard. He's not... Oh my good God. So this, you got to roll to the left. Always roll to the left with that ability. Doesn't matter how close or how far away you are. Reason you want to roll to the left is because it tracks to the right. Not kidding. That move tracks. Alright. When you're fighting him, be very careful. Oh, wow. How am I alive? I'm going to be very careful that you don't get too far down the slope. Otherwise, the Vulgar Militia will get involved. I should have been dead. I really can't stand this fight. It's the slope. The slope is what makes this fight a nightmare. Gargoyles are not tough bosses, but it's just fighting this boss on a slope sucks. Well, surprised we're not dead. So that is a what I like to call a blood flame ability. I don't know what the actual name of that is, but if you noticed, when he did it, my maximum HP got reduced, and it actually ticks down. So it goes back to normal, but it does significantly start to reduce your HP. Come on, dude. Yep. Always roll to the left of that. Just want to die. I don't know how I didn't die right there. That was crazy. I'm barely any damage to this guy. This is pitiful. You ever fight a boss and feel like it's restoring health? Like you've just done such pitiful damage that you can't believe that it's that the health bar is actually moving at all. That's how I feel when I fight this thing. And you can always come back later. Like you don't have to fight these things now. But the Dragonbarrow is just, it's connected to Caelid, so it kind of invites you to do this. Yeah, I'm not kidding when I tell you that fighting this thing on a slope is the problem. You will never find a more annoying gargoyle fight. Actually, I don't know if that's true. One of them is pretty annoying. Okay, well, we're in a bit of a pickle here. We gotta play perfect. Okay. I think I might just commit suicide. It's like my odds of survival here are pretty low. That was rough. I would love to just get like at least one headshot. Try to stun him. I have no idea what's going on. I couldn't tell. I could not tell what was happening there. Alright, let's try it again. The slope is the killer. The slope is the absolute killer. It makes dodging his moves like a little unpredictable. You know what we could do? I was hoping she would go up. This is pointless now. She's not going to do anything for me. Yeah, that sucks. She's literally up there just doing nothing. I should have put her on the stairs. Yeah. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to let him kill me. And we're going to start this again with Liurnia. I'm just going to put her on the stairs. Even though she's +1, she could, like, sort of pepper him, you know? Maybe she'll die in one hit. Maybe she'll survive. Who knows? She doesn't move, though. That's, like, sort of the trick with her. Oh, Geraint is going nuts. Okay. So, Geraint, you want to fight him. This happens, I think, after you give him 3 or 4... 3 or 4 death roots. That's the word I'm looking for. You don't have to kill him. You just got to fight him for a minute. You just got to do a little bit of damage to him, and then eventually he'll stop. But he sort of like goes. He's kind of going crazy. Like he's. There's like a lot unknown about him. Ow. I think if you die to him 3 or 4 times, he stops anyway. But you can just bonk him. And he stops. There you go. Yeah, okay. So all you gotta do is just rest. Then he goes back to normal. I think he acknowledges it. Yeah, okay. We don't have any death root, though, so he's not going to do anything for us. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, dude, where are you? Oh, she's dead. Dude. Liurnia, you did nothing for me. I'm just trying to back up to heal is all I'm trying to do right now. Okay. Dude. I'm saying dude, but I am messing up. I am not timing his attacks at all correctly. Come on. I am annoyed. I am seriously annoyed. Just kill me. Alright. We're going to come back to Blackblade Kindred later. I'm not going to waste time here. we still have stuff to do, and I don't want to waste time here. All right. So it was recently discovered that there are items behind the Bestial Sanctum. Actually, let me go the other way. So these items were visible the whole time. However, they were not accessible until patch 1.03 when they fixed the fall damage back here. All right. Yeah, you see that person walking right there? We're going to join him. Fall on this roof, and we can basically jump over here. Great. We're not done yet, though. Jump in here. Jump here. Jump in here. Jump here. Here, jump here, jump here. I am going to heal up just to be absolutely certain. All right, cool. So this is the Sancadea. It's basically Gerank's weapon, which is interesting. And you get the Dragon Crest Shield Talisman, which is one of the best talismans in the game until you get the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman later on. Okay. Cool, so that's that. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to the Dragonbarrow Cave, which is underneath the Erd Tree. All right. So we're going to follow the lower road now. You want to be careful, though, because an orb is going to get summoned, similar to when you came up the Celia back streets. So I'm deliberately... Yep, there it is. I'm deliberately avoiding that whole mess. Oh, I just realized I think I left like 50k at Blackblade Kindred. It's okay. So that's the cave right there, but there is actually another site of grace here that I want to grab. This one right here. All right. All right, let's do the Dragonbarrow Cave. And then after this, yeah, we will go to the go to the Divine Tower and end it. So this cave is quite interesting. It's like it's a nature cave. Each room has a different giant animal. So I think in the first one it's like a wolf, and then it's a bear. So you can kind of like stealth around if you like. But this bear can like sniff you out pretty easy. We're going to grab the items. That is the path that we want to take, though. But the items in here are decent. Yeah, right. I'm going to attempt to run past the bear. I don't know how it's going to go. Hello. Jesus. Okay. So we want to fall carefully here. All right. Now, you know Mama Wolf is somewhere nearby. There she is. Okay, great. Okay. So we're going to once again fall carefully. And the boss here, once you get into that bush, you want to crouch. The boss here is a double Beastman of Farum Azula boss fight. What we want to do is we want to wait until the one that's walking around walks all the way to the back. And then we're going to go backstab him. Now, if you remember, when we took the teleporter to Crumbling Farum Azula, we had a Beastman with a sickle and one with a Greatsword or Great Axe. Same thing here. So, the trick to this fight is to kite the one with the Greatsword to the back of the cave. Ow. And then you want to run. This, oh, God. Why did he change positions? This is awful. Yeah, you basically want to kite the Greatsword to one end, and then you go chase after the other one. Oh, dear. I have no idea where the other one is. There he is. This sucks. They're not doing what I want. Alright, now they kind of are. Bait him into an attack. Nice. He might even be dead. He's either dead or very close. He's dead. Alright, now it's just a 1v1. You fought this guy before. He's one of the first bosses in the game. Nothing new. Just a lot of health. That's it. Nothing to be afraid of. That's a jump. Easily backstabbable. Not a problem. Ow. Damn these accurate hitboxes. Oh my god, that was a lot of stamina damage. Huh. Nice. Nope, that was supposed to be a backstab. What happened? Wow. Okay. Whoa. Alright, that's it. Not bad. Pretty hectic in the beginning, but once we were able to get them aligned, it was okay. Okay. So the final thing we have to do here, I understand we left Kindred sort of chilling over there. I understand. Why don't we go get our souls back real fast? I believe it was a lot. It was either 5,000 or 50,000. I can't remember. Thinking about it again, I think it's just 5,000. We'll check it out. I always hate leaving bosses undone. It was 50,000. Jesus. I always hate leaving bosses undone, but I find Kindred to be very frustrating. He's just annoying to fight. As for the sole reason that he's on a slope. If he wasn't on a slope, it would be fine. Alright, let's rest here. And then I'm gonna level up. This is now diminishing returns. What is soft cap on Vigor? Is it 50 or 60? Vigor Elden Ring. 60 is the soft cap. Alright. Let's do this. Let's warp to Round Table Hold. See if we can upgrade our weapon at all. If we're able to get a decent bump, I may consider fighting Kindred again. Just because it's the last thing before the Divine Tower. No. We do have a couple bells, though, to give up. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about Kindred then. All right, go to Dragonbarrow West, and now we're going to enter the Divine Tower. So this Divine Tower is interesting. First off, it's a platforming challenge. Second off, there's a boss here. Oops, wrong way. Where the hell am I going? There it is. So first off, it's a platforming challenge. We literally have to scale the tower. And then when we reach the top, we are able to activate Radahn's Great Rune, or we can actually leave. How do I feel like this one's just a bomb? It is. Okay. That's good at least. So, we're going to scale the tower. And we do it by climbing these, like a big set of ladders, just kind of over and over. Just the general idea. And when we reach the top, we will be able to activate Radahn's Great Rune. But then we can actually go down into the tower, which is pretty interesting. I feel like this is the wrong ladder. No, we're okay. All right. So I prefer to use Torrent to make these jumps. It's just me. You do what you like, but I just prefer using Torrent. Alright, you gotta be very careful when fighting these guys. You don't want to fall off. That's first and foremost. I guess it is doable manually, but... Alright, climbing the tower, climbing the tower. So when you reach the top, you can open the door and activate Radahn's Great Rune. And then you can actually go down. And hilariously, and I do mean hilariously, I defeated Radahn, came to this tower, and I just saw this. And so I went down. But you can go this way and go up. So we're going to go down, but you don't have to do this. This is 100% optional. It is not required to kill the boss down here in order to activate Radahn's Great Rune. Not required in the slightest, but it's a cool challenge. So there's a gentleman right there, but then there's actually a gentleman to the right as well. So, yeah, hopefully we can get this guy alone. You can't always do it. Wow, backstab on a slope? That's rare. Alright, cool. So here's his Greatsword buddy. Let's go ahead and fight him in the open here, but just be careful. Wow, nice. That was a full charge. Yeah, just be careful. You don't want to fall off. So you got to follow a specific path here. We're basically going to fall with style. All right. I was like, where are we? Let's follow this wall. And then we're going to drop onto this. It's going to break. It's okay. Fall damage is meaningless. It doesn't happen. Okay. So then you want to walk, basically walk into that wall. And then you can fall here. Literally just walk into this. And you'll land on it. And then jump. Great. And then we're going to... Right? Yes. Then we're going to jump over here. Then we're going to jump here. And then you can shoot this guy. We may have to go fight him. It's not a big deal. He just has a spear, so he's annoying. All right. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to ignore him. See ya. Maybe he'll drop to his death. Oh, well. Okay. So, you're really not out of the woods yet. But, we're going to go up this ladder. And this is going to allow us to open the door at the beginning. So, it basically alleviates the first platforming challenge. Almost there. All right, there you go. So now you don't have to do that first platforming challenge anymore. All right. As soon as we start walking towards this archway, a Black Flame Monk is going to appear. And the Black Flame Monk is a fire monk that has Black Flame abilities. Wherever you see these guys, you will start to see Godskin enemies. The Black Flame Monks follow the Godskins. And they do Black Flame abilities. Black Flame abilities are basically pyromancies with the added, let's call it a benefit, of dealing ticking damage after the cast goes off. So they're really cool pyromancies, but they have like specific lore implications. All right, so we can get a rune arc from right here. And then you don't want to fall there. Do not fall there. That's a bit of a trap. That is the first platform that we crumbled. Instead, we're going to come over here. Yeah, where all these player hints are. I don't believe there's anything over here. Grass ahead. Nothing. Okay. Fair enough. All right, so we are going to fall onto this platform, and then once again, fall damage doesn't matter. Which is crazy considering how far this goes. But it is what it is. And that's it. That's the whole platforming challenge. This elevator brings us down, and there's a site of grace at the bottom. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to just book it and run to the boss. There's nothing down there, is there? No, it's just like an effect. There's another Black Flame Monk guarding the boss fog, but we can just run right past him. There's no point killing him. You can kill him and you can farm him. I think he drops his weapon, but I'm just going to run right past him. The boss here is the Godskin Apostle. Godskin Apostle is a really cool boss fight. He's very strong, but he's got some attacks that can very easily be punished. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So he uses a Godskin Peeler, which is a devastating weapon that is a Shotel on the front and basically a fire poker on the back. This boss also has probably... Wow. Damn, I rolled through that. Boss also has probably the coolest track in the game, one of the coolest tracks in the game. I'll tell you right now, this boss cheats. What I mean by that is as soon as you press square, he's going to use his fireball. Like, the second you press square, he does it. So you got to be really, really careful when you choose to heal. You can roll through the fireball. It's pretty punishable. And like pretty much any humanoid boss, he is susceptible to bleed. Case in point. Couldn't have planned that any better. When the boss approaches 50%, so this move here, you can just stay right basically in the boss's face. When the boss approaches 50% HP, let's say it's closer to 60, he'll do this. This is a phase 2 transformation. You want to run away when he does it. This ability, you can roll through the first hit. Might be dead. No. Okay. Oof. All right. This ability's fine. Just untarget. Ugh. I literally forgot what he did. Like I said, he cheats. Motherfucker. He cheats. He cheats. I hate it. That ability, basically, when he leaps over you, his legs are going to follow. Alright, so this ability is fine. Just run away. You can see like some concentric circles on the ground there. That's basically a giant AoE, and you just want to get out of the furthest concentric circle. This windmill attack, just untarget him. Otherwise, you will end up following his body and not his legs. You don't want that to happen. Otherwise, you will kind of get off course, and then you'll end up chasing the wrong part and not being able to deal any damage. Yikes. It's okay. Oh boy. Okay, cool. You can always roll through the fireball. When he does his big snake windmill thing, you can just roll through it and then just, like, attack his legs forever. Oh boy. That ain't good. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, right there. Just untarget him, and you'll be okay. Whenever he does those stretch abilities... Oh, God. Whenever he does those stretch abilities, you can basically untarget him and go after the legs. Except for this one. This one you want to follow the body. It's the only one that you want to follow the body on. That's it. That's Godskin Apostle. Really tough fight, but cool. You get his armor set for your troubles. It's not strong, but it looks gangster. Alright. The music is still going. There it goes. Alright. And then there's a legendary armament here, which is the Godslayer's Greatsword. So, Godslayer's Greatsword. What do you have to tell us today? Those are colossal. Bro, where is it? These are daggers. Straight swords. Oh, it is a colossal sword. That's weird. No, I didn't want to do that. Can you tell me the lore? Why can I not read the lore? Oh. Very strange. Sacred sword of the Dusk-Eyed Queen, who controlled the Godskin apostles before her defeat at the hands of Malekith. The black flames wielded by the apostles are channeled from this sword. So there's an NPC or a character within the game that is never seen, and that is the Dusk-Eyed Queen. Some people think that the Dusk-Eyed Queen is Ranni, but I don't think that makes a ton of sense. Yeah, but who knows? Speculate however you wish. But basically, things happened before we showed up, more or less. All right, so that is the Divine Tower. Oh my god, it sends you all the way out? Okay. Go back to the Divine Tower of Caelid's center, and we're going to activate Radahn's Great Rune. All right. I do love a Divine Tower. They're some of my favorite things in this entire game. And of course, the door will not open unless you have the corresponding Great Rune. And if you're ever unsure where to bring a demigod's Great Rune, just read the description and it will tell you. So this one is Radahn's Great Rune. Seek the Divine Tower of Caelid, which stands upon the precipice at the Dragonbarrow's shore. So the rune will always tell you where to go. That said, finding the tower is not always so cut and dry, and of course, accessing the tower certainly is not always cut and dry. All right, here we are. The Divine Tower of Caelid. I just love looking down on these. So we got... Damn, dude. Damn. Okay, we got Gerank's house, the Bestial Sanctum. We have another Divine Tower that's just sort of chilling out there on its own. We got the bridges. Yeah. We got Fort Farroth. We got Lenne's Tower, Minor Erdtree. Tons of goodies. Sort of see a whole lot more. That's Redmane Castle right there. That's the Wailing Dunes or whatever. So good. Celia, Town of Sorcery is down there. Love it. I truly love it. And there's the Erdtree. Hello, we're going to touch hands. All right. Radahn's Great Rune has been restored. Okay, so because I can't leave it like this, I'm going to give Blackblade Kindred another shot. It's literally the only thing left in Caelid. It's the only thing left. We're going to give him another shot. This video is going almost 2.5 hours, so we'll literally just give him one more try. And then we'll call it. Oh, boy. I knew it was coming, too. I knew that it was coming. Come on. Why am I fighting you on a staircase? Come on, buddy. I'll give it one more try. I would say what's happening here is that because I focused Vigor and not Dex, I'm not dealing the damage I should be doing. It's going to scale back in my favor once we go back to Liurnia and we go up the ruin-strewn precipice. I'm going to kind of steamroll that place, and then when we get to Lanedale, it'll balance out. Whoa. But I am definitely Oh my god, I guess I was just too close to that one. If I had all the patience in the world, like if I wasn't making a walkthrough, what I would probably do is I would probably clear out the Vulgar Militia on the ground down there and kite him down there. Just because fighting him on this slope is a nightmare. Seriously? No stamina. Not good. Huh. Oh boy. Huh! That was greedy. Got a nice pot shot on his head, though. The reason I say fighting him on a slope is, like, the problem is because when enemies are on slopes, their attacks collide with the terrain, and it causes them to stop short. So your dodging, like, has to change accordingly, and it becomes very unpredictable because you can't just stay in the same exact place the whole time. It's a problem with these games. Like with Elden Ring, it dates all the way back to Demon Souls. It's just a problem with how the games work. Yeah, trying to keep them on like the same plane will help you out, just so you can stay consistent. But it's not going to solve all your problems. Fighting enemies on slopes just sucks. Like in Bloodborne, you couldn't even get a visceral on a slope; it wouldn't even work. Luckily, that's gotten a little bit better. Like I've gotten plenty of critical attacks like backstabs and ripostes on slopes. In Elden Ring, they seem to have, like, adjusted whatever needed to be adjusted for that to happen. But the general frustration of fighting things on slopes still remains. See, like, that attack should go so much further, but it just doesn't. Please get off the stairs. Definitely not going to fight you on stairs. Come on. See what I mean? That would have been easier to dodge had he been on flat ground, because he would have had to have fallen further. Whoa. Yeah, like that. Okay, so fair. That actually collided with that statue. Wow, he woke up. I didn't want to go much further than that because there is Vulgar Militia over there. Let me back up. See, on a flat surface, he would have flown through me there. That's what I mean when you say it's like difficult to adjust to these things. Okay, that's fine. Not getting greedy here. We'll back up and start it over. Cool. All right, Greyoll's Dragonbarrow, 100%, 2.5 hours. Just double check the map, make sure we didn't forget anything. We do get the Gargoyle's Black Blade, which is a pretty good Greatsword. And you also get the axe. All right. So, go ahead and rest. And then I'm just going to double check my Sights of Grace here. Bestial Sanctum, Grape Ridge, Lens Rise, Dragonbarrow Cave, the Fork. Oh, that's funny. Polygon's map does not have the War Dead Catacombs. That's cool. Dragonbarrow Fork, Divine Tower, Dragonbarrow West, the Shack, and then Fort Farroth. Yeah, cool. All right, we did it. Did the whole thing. So the only thing that really remains is the Colosseum here. I'm going to come back much later for these guys. Much, much later, because they seem to have changed from the last time I did it. But we are basically done with the southern part of the game. Technically, we're not, actually. There's still so much more to do, man. So, all right. From defeating Radahn, a new area has opened up here in the Mistwood Ruins. And when I say a new area, I mean a full-blown area has opened up. We can go do it. The bosses there are not necessarily insane. But if we go down there, we're going to wind up being crazy overpowered by the time we come out. And I don't want to like blast through so much of this game. So I think what we'll do is we will instead sort of prevent ourselves from becoming crazy overpowered. And then we will go into I think we'll go into Mount Gelmir. Or Altus Plateau, rather. I think we'll do that. Yeah. Tell you what, I'm going to end it here, and then I'll sort of think about what I want to do, because the reason I'm pausing is because we can take the Grand Lift of Dectus and go to Leyndell. Go to Altus Plateau. I definitely want to instead do the Ruinstream Precipice, because this is like a mini dungeon, which is a mine, it has upgrade materials, and it's the other way to get to this location, to Leyndell. But Leyndell's Legacy Dungeon is called... Sorry, Altus Plateau's Legacy Dungeon is Leyndell Royal Capital. After you finish Leyndell Royal Capital, you can kind of proceed to the end of the game, more or less. It's kind of like the back half, but it goes quick. And there's a whole other area here called Mount Gelmir, which has a ton of side content. So I think that may be what I want to do instead, is to do Mount Gelmir. But in order to do that, we have to get through Altus Plateau. So I think what I'll do is I'll just like look at a map and like actually carve out how I want to do this. I know that the general path is to just go here and to the left, and then this more or less leads to Leyndell, Mount Gelmir, but I want to see how much of Altus Plateau we should do in the process. I don't necessarily know if it's a good experience to just rush to Mount Gelmir. I'll figure that out. Let's just go back to... Round table hold. Level up. Wow, we're almost at 60. Okay, cool. Great. All right, we'll end it here. Let me give a thank you to my channel members, as always. All right, thank you very much to John Aldrich, Tammy Skinner, Hector J. Estrada, Joe Saunders, Daniel Cockriel, Brian Brubaker, Spencer Young, Charles Jan, Phoenix Loader, The One and Only Me, 123, Joshua S., Dan Al, Tiptoe Water 12, Jude Lazowski, B-Tide, The Old One, and Good Luck. Thank you very much to my channel members. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Elden Ring, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The links for those are in the description below. As always, I'll be Johnny Cage. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.